KREM 2 News 10 at 10 begins now with Mark Henmerhan and Jeremy Legoo.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. Let's get started. We begin tonight with a live look at Snoqualmie Pass as near whiteout conditions are snarling traffic and blocking lanes. Right now, eastbound I-90 just west of Cle Elum is shut down due to a jackknife semi. This is a map, not a live look. Meantime, on Stevens Pass, traction tires are also required as drivers are seeing heavy snow, strong gusty winds, and poor visibility. Meantime, here in Spokane, we are just hours away from seeing that snowfall in town and across the inland Northwest. Right now, winter weather advisories just went into effect for much of eastern Washington and North Idaho. We start our team coverage tonight. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy is out live tonight talking with WashDo about what drivers can expect on a snowy morning commute. First, though, let's begin with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo for more on the timing of this storm. Jeremy?
Mark, believe it or not, this storm is knocking at the door, yet we still remain pretty dry. Take a look outside. 35 degrees with a dew point of 25. As a meteorologist, that would typically tell me that, hey, our atmosphere is dry, our temperatures are warm, no real snow to worry about. However, it's definitely happening. We have widespread winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, and even blizzard warnings over the Cascade Crest, where Snoqualmie Pass is already closed heading eastbound. When it comes to the snow, it is already creeping its way across the state. It's about how we expected this to pan out. Heavier snow over the pass, moving out into central Washington, starts as rain likely cools a little into snow here in the next couple of hours in places like Moses Lake. It's a quick bout of snow and it's out. Ritzville gets the similar treatment, and then it's all snow here in Spokane early tomorrow morning and staying that way through the morning commute. Looks like it stays snow until about the middle of the day and then transitions over to rain as the southerly wind warms our atmosphere, both down at the ground and up and high in the atmosphere overhead. All said and done, just about 1 to 2 inches in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, less than an inch down across the Palouse, 2 to 4 in northern Washington and northern Idaho. Overall, it is rain, melting snow, and low elevations later in the day. Then more rain later on this week. But in the mountains, serious snow piling up in the days to come.
All right, we will be ready, Jeremy. Thank you very much. And WashDo gearing up for what they're calling their Super Bowl as crews are getting ready to work around the clock. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy is live in Spokane tonight with what you can expect for your morning commute. Connor?
Well, the snow is hours away, but we're told WashDo crews are on standby, getting ready for these conditions to change. Now they advise that those who are driving tomorrow morning bring their patience and get ready for some delays.
The snow starts falling, they will be out, and we have the ability to call in extra crews if necessary.
The first snow of the season prompts the risk of accidents on the road.
And we do see an uptick in the number of collisions, especially in the first snowfall, because there is kind of that learning period once again that we go through here in the inland Northwest with that first snow.
Ryan Overton with WashDOT's Eastern Region says while there are many factors that can lead to an accident, he says the biggest is not being aware of your surroundings.
Distracted driving, following too close, inattention, in the case of snow and ice, trying to turn too quickly, slowing down with not enough space between you and the vehicle in front.
He says one habit he's seen drivers do is try to move ahead of snowplows as they travel 35 miles per hour or less. Overton says spreading de-icer allows its placement to be concise, staying on the roads as much as possible.
The faster we go, the more scatter we get, so then the material isn't actually staying in the lane, it's scattering off to the shoulders.
The same speed goes for plowing.
The faster we go, the farther we're going to be pushing that snow off the blade of our plows. So 35 miles an hour kind of keeps it onto the shoulder itself.
All are protocols Overton hopes will be remembered by drivers across the city.
We've picked up two-stroke engines, blocks of ice, large boulders before, and when we're pushing that snow to the right and somebody tries to pass, that's the vehicle that's trying to pass that's going to get hit with those items.
Overton says while this winter season is being prepared like others, anything can happen.
Every weather system's different, so how the roadway's going to look is going to be dependent on Mother Nature. But we just ask that the traveling public give them plenty of space to do their jobs, so that way we can make it safe for the public and get the public from A to B.
WashDOT says they're going to be on call tonight, and then they're going to start doing 12-hour shifts to make sure that the highways are clear. In Spokane tonight, Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
All right, Connor, thank you very much. And with snow on the way tomorrow, now is the time to make sure you have the KREM 2 Plus app. It's our streaming app that you can watch on your TV. Tomorrow morning on KREM 2 Plus, you'll be able to watch live radar to track the storm. Our Brandon T. Jones will also be live all morning long in the KREM 2 Storm Tracker, showing you the conditions on the roads across the region. These are exclusive reports you can only watch on KREM 2 Plus. If you don't yet have KREM 2 Plus, it is free to download for Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. If you need some help downloading it, you can text us the word plus to 509-448-2000, and we'll text you back with more information. New tonight, deputies in Idaho are asking for your help in uncovering the identity of one of the serial killer Ted Bundy's victims. The identity of a woman who went missing as she was hitchhiking off I-84 on the outskirts of Boise is still unknown 50 years later. The Ada County Sheriff's Office says they have been working on this cold case for the last year and a half after receiving information and recordings from previous investigations. Those previous investigators spoke with Bundy right before he was executed back in 1989, and that's when they say Bundy confessed to killing a woman that he picked up off I-84 back on September 2nd, 1974, near Boise.
I can tell you that Jane Doe, as described by Mr. Bundy, was about 5'6". She had long, light brown hair. She was carrying a green backpack, and she was probably between about 16 and 18 years of age.
Based off of Bundy's previous victims, Ada County Sheriff's Office says that she may have parted her hair down the middle and she may have been thinner to a medium build. They say even though this happened 50 years ago, it is still important to find her identity in order to bring some closure. New tonight, Spokane Valley City Council members have voted to make camping on city property a misdemeanor. That includes all of Spokane Valley's public parks. It was only considered an infraction previously until tonight's meeting. It's another step that council has taken to crack down on homelessness. Now anybody caught sleeping overnight on Spokane Valley property or its public parks can face up to 90 days in jail or a $1,000 fine. And now to our night beat with a quick look at today's top stories. A man is behind bars today after being arrested for murder. Spokane police took Orlando Jaramillo into custody this morning. Police were investigating a possible protection order violation when officers say they found Jaramillo inside a car. They say he ran off but was arrested a short time later. Investigators say he was wanted in connection with a deadly stabbing during a fight in downtown Spokane back on October 29th. He was arrested and booked into the Spokane County Jail on charges of second-degree murder. The community has raised more than $100,000 for the family of a Pullman teen killed in a crash near Rosalia. 13-year-old Zion Bischoff was killed when a semi-truck jackknifed across the northbound lanes of US 195, causing that crash. His father is an employee of WSU. He was also hurt. This weekend, the WSU football team will wear a special ZB patch on their helmet to honor his memory as they face off against Oregon State on Saturday. And we are learning more about an E. coli outbreak linked to organic carrots. The CDC says 39 people in 18 states have been infected by bagged baby carrots sold by Grimway Farms, but we're told the carrots were not sold in Washington. The carrots were sold at several grocery stores between mid-August and mid-October with a best if used by date from September 11th to November 12th. A food safety lawyer says this outbreak is another reminder to properly wash your food, even if the bag says ready to eat.
You want to knock down the bacterial load. You want to clean it as best as you can, scrubbing it with a scrub brush, that kind of stuff. All of that's good practices.
The FDA and CDC says there should not be any recalled carrots in stores at this point. And that was your Night Beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just head to our website. That's KREM.com. Scientists are working to determine how a fin whale ended up beached in Anchorage, Alaska. The whale washed ashore over the weekend. Scientists say it was a young female about 47 feet long. They say with freezing temperatures, though, it's likely that whale carcass will remain frozen, making it hard to collect samples.
Today we're out to collect additional samples. If possible, we'll try to cut into the belly of the fin whale and see if we can get some organs. And the idea is to determine the health of the animal, determine if there's a cause of death. It probably will be challenging to get the cause of death. It's a very young female fin whale.
Scientists say nearly 300 stranded animals have been reported in 2024. Not only is the area uncommon for fin whales, but they say it's especially odd that it happened in November. And that was your KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where you get more news in less time.